Prolactin. The prolactin releasing hormone stimulates the lactotrop cells of the anterior lobe of pituitary gland to secrete its prolactin. PRL regulates the growth of mammary gland and formation of milk of them. प्रोलैक्टिन का काम दो तरीके से होता है। ये मिल्क का सिंथेसिस करने में भी काम आता है और क्या कहते हैं चाइल्ड के उसमें भी काम आता है, बर्थ में भी। थायराइड स्टिमुलेटिंग हार्मोन TSH, थायराइड रिलीजिंग हार्मोन स्टिमुलेट्स thyroid cells of the interior lobe of pituitary to secrete its thyroid stimulating hormone. This stimulates the synthesis and secretion of a thyroid hormone from a thyroid gland. ACST. This is secreted when the adenocorticotropin releasing hormone stimulates the corticotroph cells of anterior lobe of pituitary. Thus stimulates the synthesis and the secretion of a thyroid hormone gland is glucocorticoids from the adrenal cortex. Gonadotropin's hormone is the gonadal cell of the anterior lobe of the pituitary gland which secrete LH and FSH. Both these hormones stimulate the gonadal activity, hence called gonadotropins. LH in male stimulates the synthesis and the secretion of the hormone androgens from testes. LH is also called ICSH, interstitial cell stimulating hormone. In male is affected the interstitial cells of a lading of testes, while in females induced ovulation of a fully mature follicle, graphene follicle, and also help to maintain the corpus luteum from the remnants of a graphene follicle after ovulation. Follicles FSH in male and endocrine together regulate the spermatogenesis in female. The hormones stimulate the growth and development of ovarian follicles. Pars intermedia and pars. The portion of a endohyposis secretion only the hormone melanocyte stimulating hormone MSH. The melanocyte releasing hormone stimulates the intermediate lobe of pituitary gland to secrete its melanocyte stimulating hormone MSH act as a melanocytes and regulate the pigmentation of the skin like MSH. Another hormone called melanocyte inhibiting hormone is also secreted the inhibit the secretion melanocyte stimulate hormone. Neurohypophysis. It is a collection of axonal projection from the hypothalamus which is terminates behind the interior pituitary gland. It is pars nervosa of the neurohypophysis that form the posterior lobe of pituitary gland. The posterior pituitary store and release two hormones given below, oxytocin and vasopressin. Pineal gland. Pineal gland located on dorsal side of forehead. It secretes hormone called melatonin that play a very important role in a regulation of a 24-hour rhythm of our body. Melatonin also help in maintain the normal rhythm of sleep, wake up cycle, body temperature, metabolism, pigmentation, menstruation cycle as well as our defense capability is also influenced by a hormone. The melatonin hormone promotes sleep, so it is also known as sleep hormone. Thyroid gland. The thyroid gland known as the largest endocrine gland. Location. It is surrounded the front of the larynx and the composed of two lobes which is called lobe is located inside of trachea and neck interconnected with each other or the thin flap of connective tissue is called isthmus. It is composed of a follicular hair together by a loose connective tissue called stromal tissue. Each thyroid follicle is composed of a follicular cell endocrine of a cavity hormones T4 and T3 and iodine is essential of a a normal rate of hormone synthesis in a thyroid disorder. Function of thyroid hormones. Thyroid hormones serve several functions in our body, such as these hormones regulate the maintenance, the basal metabolic rate. Both T3 T4 hormones increase the overall metabolic rate of the body. They support the process of the formation of a red blood cell, also help in controlling the metabolism of carbohydrate, proteins, and fats, influence the maintenance of water and electrolytes in our body. Apart from the hormone T3 and T4, thyroid gland also secrete a protein hormone called as TCT. It means function is regulate the level of calcium in our blood. Is a thyroid gland. Parathyroid gland. Parathyroid. These are a small gland in the human neck that produce a parathyroid hormone. Location. These are stimulated on the posterior side of thyroid gland. Secrete the structure. Parathyroid gland are four in a number. Such pair is situated in the two lobes of the thyroid gland on either side. These are a small flat overall gland. Parathyroid gland secrete a single hormone known as parathyroid hormone. Parathyroid hormone. The secretion of PTH is regulated by the circulation level of calcium ion in a blood. Function of parathyroid hormone. Parathyroid hormones serve several functions in our body, such as they increase the calcium level of blood, they stimulate the process of bone reabsorption. It is all reabsorption of calcium by a renal tube, the absorption of calcium from the digestive food. Thymus. It is a lymphoid gland that play an important role in the development of immune system structure and location. The thymus gland is a lobular structure stimulates on the basal side of the heart and the artery. It is a soft pancreatic mass of lymphoid tissue and is a prominent gland of get degenerated with the age. Hormone. The thymus gland secretes a peptide hormone called a thymus, which play a major role in a differentiation of T lymphocyte, which provide a cell-mediated immunity. Tyrosine, when released, the blood has a stimulating effect on the interior immune system. Apart from this, thyroid also promote a production of antibodies to produce hormone immunity. Adrenal gland. Our body has a part of adrenal gland each located in the interior part of each kidney. Adrenal glands are conical yellowish body composed of two types of tissue. Adrenal cortex. It is an external plain yellowish tissue derived from the mesoderm in embryo. It is further divided into three connective layers: zona reticulata, zona fasciculata, zona glomerulosa. Three groups of steroid hormones are secreted by the adrenal cortex, such as the mineralocorticoids. They regulate the balance of water and electrolytes in our body. Adenosine is the major minor mineralocorticoids found in our body. It mainly act on renal tubules, stimulating the reabsorption of water. Also stimulate the calcium and it is main function of maintaining electrolytes, body fluid volume, osmoregulation, and blood pressure of the body. Glucocorticoids. These are the hormones which regulate the metabolism and the carbohydrate, proteins, and the fats. Cortisol on the main regulator of the body. इसके बाद है एड्रीनल मेड्यूला. The adrenal medulla lie in the center of the adrenal gland. It is an internal soft dark reddish brown in tissue derived from the ectoderm. The adrenal medulla secrete two hormones, adrenaline क्या पूछ सकते हैं pancreas. It is a composite gland that acts as the both exocrine and endocrine gland. It lies below the stomach in the loop of duodenum. It is an elongated yellowish gland that consists of a large number of insulin and duct. Besides these, the pancreas and 2 million of small group of specialized tissue called islets of Ladderons. In a normal human pancreas, these are present in a 1-2% of pancreatic tissue. Its consists of major two types of cell, alpha cell and beta cells. Hormones glucagon and insulin have antinergic effect on the blood glucose level. This can be cleared from the functioning given below. Glucagon, this peptide hormone, play an important role in maintaining the hormone normal blood regulates glucose level in bring about the change of liver glucagon to blood pressure. दिस इज़ अ फंक्शन ऑफ ग्लूकागोन. आप पढ़ सकते हैं. ये इंसुलिन है. ये इंसुलिन की डिफिशियंसी से होने वाले सारे डिसऑर्डर्स हैं. अब पढ़ेंगे टेस्टिस. These are the primary sex organ of a male. They perform the dual role of function as endocrine gland, a part of acting as male sex organ. Location: a pair of testes located in the scrotum sex of a male individual. A testis is composed of many seminiferous tubules which are lined by germinal epithelium and stromal and interstitial cells. This epithelium consists of three types of cells. Follicular cell give rise to the sperm. Interstitial cell, Leydig cell, secrete the group of hormone called androgens, mainly testosterone. Sertoli cell provide the nourishment to a sperm and also secrete inulin. Hormones. Interstitial cell present in the intertubular space produce a group of hormones, androgens. These include the testosterone, dihydrotestosterone and androsterone, but mainly secrete testosterone. Function आप पढ़ सकते हैं. Inhibin hormone. Besides testosterone, another hormone is also secreted from the testes by Sertoli cells, known as the inhibin. Its main function is to check and regulate the over cavity activity of testosterone by inhibiting its secretion. Testes. Ovaries. It is an ornamental space structure. Internally, it is composed of an ovarian follicle and stromal tissue. Hormone vary produce two groups of steroid hormone, estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen are secreted by granulosa cells, Graafian follicle. After ovulation, the ruptured follicle is converted to another structure called corpus luteum, responsible for the secretion of progesterone. Both estrogen and progesterone play a vital role in a various presence in a female. Estrogen, it helps to grow the uterine endocrine layer during each menstruation cycle. It directly influences the development of primary gland. regulate the female sexual behavior and stimulate the growth of activity of female secondary sex organ. It's play a role of independent development of growing follicle, ovarian follicle, appearance of female sex organ characters. Progesterone. It is secreted in very high amount of continuous during pregnancy. It supports the pregnancy by forming a placenta, preventing a constriction in a uterine wall. It is also acts as a mammary gland and stimulates from the formation of ergoli. It is also helped in forming a mucus plug in cortex. Relaxin. It is another hormone secreted by ovary in the later stage of pregnancy. It is the main role of softening lining within pelvic cavity. Also affect other ligaments such as a foot, due to which women may experience increase in their foot size during pregnancy. Hormone of heart and kidney. Hormone of heart, a very important peptide hormone known as atrial nuclear factor. It is secreted by the atrial wall of our heart. When a blood pressure is increased, it is secreted cause a dilation of blood vessels, there reducing a blood pressure. Hormone of kidney. A peptide hormone is called erythropoietin is produced by a gastrogland cells of kidney. These hormones stimulate formation of RBC. Erythropoiesis is done by activity of increased hypothalamus tissue. Mechanism hormone action. Hormones are released from their receptive gland in very small amount. They carry out a vitreous effect in the body of individual. Their response in very specific and accurate. This effect the produced in a target tissue by a binding to a specific protein known as the hormone receptor located in the target tissue only. Type of hormones peptide, polypeptide, protein hormones, insulin, glucagon, pituitary hormone, hypothalamic hormone, steroid hormone that is cortisol, testosterone, and progesterone, hypothalamic, thyroid hormone, amino acid derivatives. Hormone receptor two types. Membrane bound receptor is present on the cell membrane of the target cell. Intercellular receptor hormone receptor present inside the target cell, that is nuclear receptor. Action of a hormone or the extracellular receptor. फंक्शनिंग ऑफ पेप्टाइड हार्मोन, ये आप खुद पढ़ सकते हैं। ये ज़्यादा आपको वो करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, दिल पे लगाने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। स्टेरॉइड हार्मोन, इसको भी आप एक बार नीट से पहले जाने से पहले एक बार रीड करके जाइएगा। ये हो सकता है इसमें से आ जाए, वैसे चांस है नहीं। दिस इज़ ऑल द चैप्टर। थैंक यू फॉर ऑल। अगर आप किसी PDF DPP या कुछ भी चाहिए, टेस्ट सीरीज़ चाहिए फ्री, तो आप मेरे व्हाट्सअप नीट बूस्टर चैनल को सब्सक्राइब वो फॉलो कर सकते हैं, जिस पर आपको हर तरीके की इन्फॉर्मेशन सब चीज़ मिलेगी। थैंक यू फॉर ऑल। मिलते हैं आपको नेक्स्ट वीडियो में। अगली वीडियो में एक बार वैसे ही बनाऊँगी, क्या कहते हैं, हैंड रिटन नोट से बनाऊँगी। अगर वो आपको सही लगती है, अगर आप उससे कंफर्टेबल है, तो हम आगे की क्लासेस में उसी से कंप्लीट करेंगे। ठीक है, एक बार देख लीजिए। ये फिर हम स्लाइड से नहीं पढ़ेंगे अगर आपको उसमें कंफर्टेबल होता है, क्योंकि जब तक हैंड रिटन नोट्स नहीं होंगे तब तक प्रैक्टिस नहीं होगी। ठीक है, इसलिए मैं आपसे कह रही हूँ कि नेक्स्ट वीडियो इसी चैप्टर की हैंड रिटन नोट्स से आएगी, जिसमें मैं अपने हैंड रिटन नोट्स बना के दूँगी। अगर आपको उससे समझ आता है तो आप उसे प्रेफर कर सकते हैं। फिर नेक्स्ट टाइम से हम वैसी ही वीडियोज़ को डालेंगे और बनाएंगे। ओके, बाय।